Hey guys, I know it's been like it's been like probably 3 years since I last uploaded a video, and I promise it's not on purpose. Life has been lifing, so thinking about my YouTube channel has literally been impossible for me, but I'm trying to like revamp it because I am working on my brand like full time now, and it's a little hard to manage like multiple Instagram accounts and social media accounts at once. I've been managing like my own personal Instagram account and then my brand's Instagram and then both Facebook and then my blog, and then I'm trying to like get more involved on TikTok because like I feel like TikTok is really the place to be, and Twitter and now YouTube. So I'm going to be revamping this page to talk a little bit more about my brand, and I guess kind of change it to like a lifestyle kind of thing. I'll still do fashion because like I will never let fashion go, but I'm not really working with brands right now because I am working on my own brand full time, but I also have a few videos here and there. But yeah, I wanted to post this video to have like a little update sort of because it's been so long. It's now September and I finished college last month, beginning of August I finished, and trust me, I am very happy to be done. But my little brother texted me and he was like, because I sent like a picture of I got my diploma and everything. I sent a picture of my diploma to like my siblings group chat, and everyone was like, congrats. And then my little brother texted me this morning. He was like, so you're really done with college? Like, why isn't it a big deal? It didn't hit me that I guess I didn't seem excited. I am excited. I just may not show it. Just I'm not the type of person who gets like overly excited, like, oh my god, I finished college. I am very much happy that I finished, but I've been kind of stuck, if that makes any sense. So when he said that, I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm very excited. I just am a little stressed with thinking about my future now, because now that I am finished college, I've been stuck. I'll be honest with you, because I feel like when it comes to college, oftentimes we talk about how college is fun and the experience is amazing. You make amazing friends, you make mistakes that you learn from, you have to make lifelong decisions for yourself. Like, people always say cherish your time in college because it can be gone in the blink of an eye, and that is very true. I remember when my family moved me into college, and now I'm completely done. Like, I'm not going back to a college dorm again, so it does go by very quickly. I feel like nobody talks about after, and that's kind of crazy to me. Like, nobody talks about how when you finish college, now you're figuring out what you're gonna do with your life. It comes easy for most people where they're like, okay, I'm going to school, do this, that, I'm gonna finish, I'm gonna do this, that, boom, I'm gonna be done. And I am not one of those people, because when I entered college, I thought I was gonna do medicine, and then I failed biology. It's funny when I think about it now. Like, it wasn't funny then, but now it is funny. Yeah, I failed biology. There was no hope with that biology class. It was very, very difficult, and I did not like going to science classes. Like, I really hated it. I didn't realize how much I hated it until I started doing that. I had this idea, okay, I'm gonna do pre-med. After freshman year, first semester, I was like, no, medicine is not for you. You are miserable in these classes. So then I moved to law. I said, okay, well, law is just a little bit more practical for me. I feel like I just learn a lot more that way, and then you can do a lot with law. I feel like you can do a lot with law. So I decided to major in legal studies, which is kind of like pre-law. And everything was great. Everything was good. I enjoyed it, but still, I'm like, I can't see myself doing that for the rest of my life. I just can't see myself. I can't. I just, you just sit and you're like, I can't see myself doing that for the rest of my entire life, especially since I'm 22. I got my whole entire life ahead of me. So, yeah, I kind of started feeling that way. I started feeling that way when I actually started my business. It wasn't until I started with my brand. I'm I'm gonna link everything below, by the way. I'm gonna be talking about my brand a lot from now on. But when I started my brand, you know, it was something that I actually really enjoyed doing. I was having a great time learning like all kinds of stuff when it comes to business, and it's fashion accessories, and I love fashion. So like I genuinely enjoyed, you know, being able to design these products and then sell these products and then do the creative work behind it, marketing, all of that stuff. I actually love doing that. So then it hit me, I was like, maybe I should be working on business and stuff. Like maybe I should be doing my brand full time, because right now I do everything for my brand. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people think that I have someone doing my, I remember somebody even asked me, they were like, oh, did you hire someone to do marketing, your website design? And I was like, no, I do all of that by myself. Like literally, I design my website, I do marketing now I'm going to be doing it every day. Before I was not doing it every day, but I do marketing all by myself. All the pictures that you see on my website, all me. You know, I work with influencers, so they also, you know, contribute in that aspect, and I appreciate all of them for that, you know, but I put in the work to reach out to those influencers. So it's all me. Like it's literally me doing all of the work. So it's all me, you know, I'm literally doing everything by myself, and it's not easy. Like senior year, spring semester, I was taking 18 credits. And anybody else who has taken 18 credits, you know that shit is not easy. It can get really stressful very quickly. But I think the difference with graduating in this year compared to the other years, except for a year of 2020, if you graduated 2020, I know that was not easy either, is the fact that we all are graduating in a pandemic. When I went back to school, I remember I was inside the entire summer with one of my other roommates. Shout out to Madonna. We literally spent like entire of July inside watching TV almost like every day until school started by August. And then that's when I sort of got into the routine of like taking care of myself, waking up, you know, eating well, exercising, doing classes, eating more, you know, relaxing and chilling with friends. I got into that routine as soon as school started, and it was going great. It was going jolly. It was fun. It was nice. I was still focusing on my brand. I was able to, you know, navigate all of that. But then by spring semester, after Christmas break, I came back and mentally prepared myself to take 18 credits because I really wanted to finish school by this year. I know some people will say like, just take your time, like it's no rush. But for me, I was in a rush because I was like, I want to be done and over with all of this. So I was taking 18 credits by spring semester, and I thought I could handle it. I survived though. I did really well in all my classes, but it took a very huge toll on my mental health. And as a result, it took a huge toll on my physical health. So it's not something I would recommend, honestly. Now that I've finished this summer, I have come to terms that I'm not okay. You know, I don't feel like myself most times now that I've finished school and I'm like stuck. And I neglected my brand like the entire spring semester because I was trying to focus on finishing. So now I'm back to refocusing on that, and I'm trying to get back into my routine. But it wasn't until I visited my primary doctor recently, and the nurse like weighed me, and she didn't say anything because like I feel like out of respect and privacy, but she did ask me, do you have any certain concerns or anything? And I was like, yeah, I'm underweight. Like the way I look right now, I don't usually look that way when I'm healthy and doing well. And she was like, yeah, I know this. Is everything okay? Is everything all right? She did ask me, she said, is everything okay? I was like, you know what? No, but I think everything will be okay. I'm trying to make sure everything is okay. But right now, no, everything's not okay. And then the doctor came in, and she also noticed that. And so she was taking notes on her laptop, and she literally closed it and she looked at me and she was like, what's going on? Like, is everything okay? Have you been feeling down? Have you been stressed? Like, what's going on? Because I have noticed a difference. And it was in that moment where I was like, yeah, I'm not okay. But I will be, and I know I will be, but it was good to at least say it out loud for once, because any other time anyone asks me, hey, are you okay? Is everything good? I'm like, yeah. Because I hate being a burden on people with my issues, especially. I don't ever like putting my problems onto other people, because we all go through shit. We all got our own issues going on. That's just how life is. Yeah, it was nice to finally admit it and recognize, because I definitely, in that moment, I definitely recognized, like, yeah, everything is not okay, because I am underweight, and that's because I've been stressed, and I don't really think I like the idea of my mental health affecting my physical health. So what are we going to do about that, So I basically explained to her, yeah, finishing school has been really stressful for me, and then I have my parents in one ear talking about grad school and to keep going and get my law degree, and then I have myself in my other ear literally saying, like, girl, you are tired. Like, I'm always tired, y'all. And like, besides the fact that I'm a Taurus, because I know some of my friends are probably gonna watch this and be like, girl, you're always tired. But no, like, I don't even mean physically, I mean like mentally and emotionally, I'm exhausted right now. And so explaining that to her, she was the first person who did not jump to, yeah, well, it's gonna be stressful, but you gotta keep going, because that's how everyone has been like explaining it to me. Whenever I say, like, yeah, I want to take a gap year because I'm burnt out and I'm exhausted, and then figure out what I'm going to do after that, my parents are like, no, just keep going. Like, you're already young. You're already going. Keep going until you reach the end. And a lot of other people have told me the same thing. And I'm like, you guys aren't listening to me. I literally don't have the motivation to even keep going. That's the problem that I'm dealing with right now, is that the motivation is non-existent. When I think of grad school and law school, I want to throw up. I know that sounds very dramatic, but it's the truth. I literally get headaches. I literally get chronic headaches from overthinking, and it's always about I'm always thinking about my future. I'm always thinking about, what's next for me, and then it doesn't help when you have all these other things going on in your personal life. So yeah, she was the first person who said, when I told her I'm taking a gap year, she was like, good. She's like, if it were up to me, I probably would have taken a gap year myself. And I was like, finally, I'm talking to someone who is listening and understanding my position right now. So it was good to finally hear someone say that. She was like, yeah, if you need it, do it, because you're still so young and you still have so much time to figure out what you want to do. So don't ever feel like you're in a rush. I really needed to hear that. Like, don't ever feel like you're in a rush, because I constantly feel like I need to be in a rush. But it was in that moment as when I was like, yeah, I am so exhausted from just everything. And I am trying to get back to my routine. I've been off of my routine since March. Between March and May, I lost like 25 pounds, and that's never happened to me before. The last time I felt this way, I was in like a serious funk, was junior year, fall semester. Not a lot of people know this, but junior year fall semester was the worst semester for me of my entire college career. Like, my entire time at college, I was definitely depressed. And I kept trying to tell myself that I was, and I kept trying to say, like, you're all right, you just need a break. You just need to sleep a little bit more. But no, I was definitely depressed, because I remember I was skipping classes like I could afford to skip those classes. It didn't reach the point until one morning I woke up and was getting ready to skip a class, and I was like, girl, how many classes have you skipped? Like, can you really afford to keep skipping these classes? And when I checked like the syllabus, because like every class has the cutoff mark before penalties are added to like your grade, and I checked and I was like, yeah, you can't afford to skip this class again and again. So I remember I literally forced myself to get up, get myself ready for that class. Even if I wasn't going to participate or be engaged or be half awake or half asleep, I forced myself to go to that class and sit through it. And it was after that time I was like, yeah, you probably need to talk to someone. You probably need to see someone, because your parents are paying too much money for you to be going to this college for you to try to skip and figure out how to get your way around it just for you to end up failing, okay? Because I was not about to fail out. And I didn't. I was good. Trust me, believe I was good. But it was a prominent time for me because I just remember feeling so exhausted. And I just started seeing a therapist, which is really, really helpful. And I'm back to seeing a therapist because I need to be seeing one. But yeah, I didn't expect to start feeling this way, especially since I've also been home. And it doesn't kind of help. It doesn't really help that I'm home too, because I mean, well, now, you know, my little brother's off to college and everybody's kind of doing their own thing right now. So it's a lot quieter being home. But before, sometimes it was just like too much, you know, especially when you're a college student. You're used to the independence and freedom of being on campus, not having to worry about anyone but yourself, and then you're back at home and suddenly you have all these responsibilities that shouldn't really be yours, but they are, and it becomes a lot. So it doesn't help that I've been home for so long, but regardless, I love being home. It's still nice, but it's been a lot. And it doesn't help when you have, you know, people saying, go to grad school, keep going, you have to keep going. And then you, on the other hand, are like, I am tired. I'm really tired. Grad school? I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of her. I've been feeling that way for a long time. So, yeah, I wanted to post this update just to like explain that. I know I didn't have to, but I wanted to just also say that college depression is real. And if you are also dealing with a funk like I am right now, I'm slowly getting out of that funk now that I'm focusing on my brand. I just actually released like pre-order products on my page, and I've been getting like so much feedback that is like literally warming my heart and lifting my spirits by like 10,000 right now. I find doing that really helpful. I find that like keeping myself busy with things that I love really helps when I'm in a funk. I'm also finding that waking up in the morning, like waking up earlier and stretching and breathing is really helping. Before, I want to say like all of July, I would wake up with like my neck and my entire like upper back like so tense and in so much pain, because I would literally sleep like tense. Like I would barely move, because that's literally what the stress does to my body. When I'm stressed, I don't just feel it mentally, I feel it like physically. It literally affects me in so many aspects. So now every morning I wake up and I stretch, I drink a lot of water, I breathe for a moment, I listen to music, because music is always the perfect way for me to feel a little bit better. And then I get myself ready for the day. I'm like slowly trying to get back into my routine that I've always been used to, but it's not easy. I'm trying though, and I think that's what matters the most. That's what my therapist says. That's what matters the most, is that I am trying, and that's all I can do right now, is keep trying. But I wanted to post this video just to see if anybody else has been feeling the same way, and to say that you should definitely find things that lift your spirits. I know that helps me. Doing something creative helps me tremendously lift my spirits by so much. Also, surrounding myself with people who lift my spirits, that's especially helpful. Although I feel like when you're a bit depressed or feeling down, you want to isolate yourself. I know that's how I am. I always want to just isolate myself, but in the past I have found that is not the best solution, because then you will kind of put yourself into a hole that will be very difficult to get out of. Because junior year I lived by myself, and when I was feeling the way I was feeling, it was easy for me to not hold myself accountable and not get myself up to go and do what I needed to do for myself. And that didn't help at all. So being home is definitely a little bit helpful in the sense of having good spirits around me. I spend time with my mom. So being home is definitely pretty good to at least have people around me. If it's not my brother annoying me per usual. He's not here right now though, but before it was him annoying me, but still it was always a good time having him around. But when it is necessary, isolate yourself. I still find that helpful. When I just need me time, I will get that me time. I remember one weekend I went to the movies by myself, and my parents were like, "You're going to the movies by yourself?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And they were just looking at me like, "You don't want one of us to go with you?" I was like, "Nope, I would like me time. I would like to just be by myself for a little bit and doing something that I enjoy. I love watching movies and like watching TV, so I'm gonna just go by myself." And I literally went, and it was honestly a great time. I ate damn near all the popcorn. I had a big ass milkshake, and I actually enjoyed that because I think I really needed it at that moment. So if you ever need me time, please take it. You know, self-care days are necessary, even if it's twice in a row or if it's every day for you, because I mean, it'd be like that. But have those self-care days and have that me time, but also surround yourself with good spirits and do things that make you happy, even if it's doing nothing. If sometimes just laying in bed and scrolling on your phone is what makes you a little bit happy because you're not worrying about other things or you're not stressing about whatever, do that, okay? But also, if you're someone who needs to disconnect from social media, I wish I had that power to disconnect, but I literally do work on social media, so I can't really disconnect as often as I wish I could. The most I will disconnect is by just going on Instagram for maybe an hour. But I will get on TikTok for hours. I will not lie, because TikTok is actually too funny. I cannot let that app go. I will be in bed cackling on TikTok. I cannot let it go. But I try to limit my social media usage because it's not really healthy to be on social media all the time. But now that I'm focusing on my brand, I am gonna have to be on it all the time because we gotta make that money and take care of myself and whatnot. So yeah, if you need to ever just disconnect from social media, do it. Seriously, if your friends are like, "Oh my god, what happened? Where are you?" Say, "I need to get off of social media because it's frying my brain and I don't want that." So yeah, do that if you need to. And you know, sometimes it's okay to not be okay. I know it's so cliche to say, people always say that, but like, I'm really starting to see now, like, it really is okay to not be okay. The only thing is just being able to navigate your feelings. I think that's what I struggle with the most, is I would be like, yeah, I'm not okay, but you know, it's all right, but really it's not. I need to really be able to take care of myself right now, and it's something that I'm working on slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. That's what I tell myself every day. Every day, you gotta tell yourself slowly but surely, even if it's something small that you do for yourself. Pat yourself on the back, because some people honestly, seriously have it like a lot worse and could never do that. So it's good. Like I tell myself all the time, I'm feeling a little bit better, slowly but surely. But I think it does start with saying like, yeah, I'm not okay, and I need to work on being okay for myself. So yeah, I wanted to make this video just to say that. I know I didn't really have to, but I just wanted to kind of give this update. I will be revamping my YouTube channel, doing a little bit of lifestyle maybe. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna be moving back to Pittsburgh soon, so I'm gonna try to be focusing on that a lot more. But I am gonna be focusing on my brand full-time right now, because I know I need that for myself. I need to really focus on myself. I think for so long I've been worrying about this, I've been worrying about that, I've been worrying about all kinds of stuff around me, and I have not really been able to really focus on me. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. If you are still subscribed to my page, shout out to you, because I would have unsubscribed by now. I know it's been 3 years. I would have thought that I fell off the face of the earth. But if you are still subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it. If you are new to my channel, I mean, hey, subscribe, because I'm gonna be updating it more often. Next week, I'm gonna have a new video up where I rate my old outfits. I got this idea today, actually. I was like, I should make a video of myself rating my outfits from like sophomore year of high school into like senior year of high school, to see if I would still wear these outfits. So next week, I will be rating top 10 old outfits that I had. Oh god, this should be fun. And I will be updating my channel a lot more, so be sure to subscribe, like the video, if you are also in a bit of a funk, or you just recently got out of a funk, or you are working on getting out of your funk, if you could relate to anything that I just said in this video, comment below. I would love to honestly have conversations about it, because I really don't think post-grad depression is discussed enough. Like, yeah, college is fun. I made lifelong friends, and I will forever be grateful for the experiences that I had, but a girl is stressed. Like, I am tired, and that's after I finished everything. So it stresses me out a little bit. It just makes me think about like all kinds of different stuff, but I'm working on not thinking about it too much. So if you are experiencing what I'm experiencing, hey, comment below. Let's suffer together. I mean, I'm not suffer together, but hey, let's just chit chat, you know. And yeah, follow my Instagram at afrobliso. You can check out my brand's Instagram at afrobliso.brand, or is it just afrobliso brand? I think it's just afrobliso brand. I can't even remember right now, but I'm gonna link everything below. It doesn't even matter. It's gonna be up on the screen anyways. Check out my blog, www.afrobliso.com, and check out my brand's website, which is afroblisobrand.com, and you can pre-order some sunglasses. I think I actually have one. Yep, right here. All right, it's from the new collection I'm releasing next week, which is the Luxe collection, and these are the sunglasses. Looky look. Let me put them on because it's probably my favorite pair. Yes. This pair is called Rich Auntie, for my ladies who want to be rich aunties. I am still waiting to become an auntie, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, unfortunately. But when I do, I'm gonna be the rich auntie, because I mean, that's what I was destined to be. So yes, check that out, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.